In this demo, we're going to create an answer file, and we're going to use the Windows System Image Manager tool to do that. To get there, we're going to click on our Start button, scroll down to the W's, and we're going to pick Windows Kits, and down there is Windows System Image Manager. The tool pops up, and we're going to go to the answer file section. We're going to select New Answer File, and we're going to effectively ignore the warning. And then we're simply going to go to either the WIM file or the catalog file. We have a catalog file already put together that we're going to use, so we're going to select that one. All right. Now, in the answer file section are the different steps, the different areas, and in the Windows image section we're going to expand components, and we're just going to add a few specific elements to our answer file. We're going to go to Windows Setup. We're going to select Disk Configuration, and then we're going to configure the settings. We're going to add that to Pass 1, Windows Pre-Execution Environment. And then we're going to configure a new disk that we're going to create, specify the disk ID under Disk Properties, as you can see. This will be disk ID 0, and we'll select Will Wipe Disk. We'll make that true. Then we'll go back to the same area. This time we'll select Disk Create Partitions. So we're going to create a partition. We're going to add that to Pass 1 of our setup. Insert a new partition, and then we're going to configure the settings for that partition. We're going to select True for Extend, or we're going to select 1 for Order, and we're going to make this a primary partition. We can specify other elements at this point, but for the purpose of this demo, we're not going to do that. Then we're going to select the image install, the OS image option, add that to Pass 1 as well. And as you can see, there's certain things that are limited to where they can be placed. And we're going to select the Install To property, and we want the OS image to install to Disk 0 Partition 1. And we're also going to go to the User Data section, add those settings to Pass 1, and we're going to accept the End User License Agreement, and we're going to specify the name of the organization, ADATUM in this case. All right. We're going to save the answer file to some location. We're going to name it Auto Unattend. And another successful demo. See you next time.